our next pin video. Come on in. Let's go.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Larry's Fountain Pen. So, alright. I hope everybody out in Fountain Pen world has been having a good day. And today here in Fort Worth, Texas, it's a nice, sunny, beautiful 85 degrees outside. Just one heck of a day. You couldn't ask for a better day than today. And so I hope each and every one of you are having a great day. And I hope the weather, wherever you may be just as good as it is here in Texas. If not, well, all I can say is enjoy the snow. Try to make the best of it. Stay inside and stay warm. Alright, today we're going to do a review on the Jinhao. And the Jinhao, it's really a good looking pen. Probably one of the best pens I've seen in a while. The Jinhao 500. It's a velvet color. And when you see this pen, I think you will agree with me that the color is really amazing. So we're going to get a closer look. Here is the pen. Isn't that good looking? Good looking pen. That violet resin going on down there, I think it's gorgeous myself, and I hope you all agree. You got to give the pen some credit here. It does look good. And I'm thinking that the size of this nib is the same size that there is on a 250 Jinhao. So let's talk about the pen for a while. It's got the gold-plated trim going around the center of the pen. And it has the Jinhao written on it. And it has 500 as well, describing the Jinhao pen. And the very bottom, you have another gold-plated little thin band going on with the black resin bottom. And the cap is resin, black, beautiful, just a beautiful color. And on the very top of the pen, the finial is a black, like, dot in there with a gold-plated rim around the black finial there. It looks really sharp. Now, the clip is really tight on this pen. So, we're going to do the pocket test. And we'll raise the camera up for the pocket test. Here we go. And it was just fine. Take it off. Fine. Remarkable, as tight as the clip is, it functions very properly. And I like that. Because I like to wear my pens in my pocket. So, let's open it up. There's really nothing inside the cap to speak of. It's got a plastic liner inside, maybe to help keep the pen from drying out. That's a strong possibility. And there's your nib. You can get a close-up shot of that. That's the same size nib as on a Jinhao 250. So I'm thinking that's probably about a number 5 nib. If anybody out there knows, leave a comment below and let me know what you think it is. All comments are helpful. So feel free, everyone, to join in and give your comments, not just about the nib, but what your feelings are about the pen. So we'll take the barrel off and let's give it a twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5.5 turns, and the barrel comes off. nothing going inside the barrel. And as always, the Jinhao comes with a ink converter. And I really like that. And I have yet to ink it up, but in a few we will. We'll give it a test run. So, this is a medium nib, but if you actually know the size, fill me in. I'm thinking a 5. The cap, pulling, snap on, and that's nice. You can, oops, drop the whole pin. You can do it with one hand off and on. Nice little click there. The converter with the screw on, top converter you can use for bottle ink. The weight of this pen, 45 grams. You know, it feels good in the hands. I'm not just saying that just to say it, but this pen really actually feels really good. The length of this pen, with the cap closed, is 136 millimeters. The diameter is about 13 millimeters. Now, when you order this pen, it doesn't come in a box. So how much did this pen cost? $4.98. Not a bad price. Free shipping. The only drawback on ordering these pens, it takes so long to get here. Some pens get here in a month, some get here in a month and a half, some has taken as long as 2.5 months to get here. So, with that said, this is the Jinhao 500, really a super nice looking pen. Now, let's match it up with the Jinhao 250, and we'll get a closer shot. The red one to my right is the Jinhao 250, and the violet to my left is the 500. Now let's look at the nibs. They look the same size. Yeah, they look identical. Maybe the 250 I'm seeing here, it's a little bit wider on the fins of the nib. A little bit wider right here than the 500. But, you know, the nib is a nice looking nib. Two-tone. And for those of you who are not aware of the Jinhao pens, they're a lower level pen, but they write okay. They do the job what they're supposed to do right out of the box. And it's a great beginner's pen, and that way you're not into a lot of money. When you invest in these pens, and it gives you a chance to have actual hands-on with an actual real fountain pen using bottle ink or a cartridge. And they do use the international standard cartridges on these pens. And there's other great entry-level pens as well. The Echo, the one and only Lamy Safari. Lamy All-Star. That's about what, under 40 bucks? Really nice aluminum one there. The Safari's plastic. But the Pilot Metropolitan, the retro, they come in many colors, also fine and medium nibs. And I'm thinking they do come in a stub now. And those are excellent pens. You know, I have, what, 4 or 5 of those myself. There's many entry-level pens to choose from. So I encourage everybody out there that are thinking about using a fountain pen for the very first time to make sure that this is going to be what you want to do. I wouldn't go spending a whole bunch of money buying a whole bunch of inks. I would go samples. My recommendation, I would get samples. That's what I do. And I'll show you over here, bring them right out to you. Here's a few of my samples. With, of course, my Goulet Tootsie Pop, Goulet Rocks. So does Gold Spot pens. So does Pen Chalet, as well as Anderson pens. All these folks, great folks, just really good folks. They will do all they can to help meet your needs, to help you in your journey with fountain pens and inks. But these samples, they start at $1.25 and they go up to $1.50, $2, $2.75. I think even $3, depending on the kind of ink that you want. But that way you're not investing a whole lot of money or tying up a lot of money in an ink that you may not really like. But how I do it, I go through all these inks, believe it or not. It's not my first rodeo. And I'll write all my ink samples down on my Rhodia dot pad. And it doesn't matter if I've used them 2 or 3 times. After I get that book filled up, I'm going to go through it and I'm going to see which ones I've used the most. And that's going to tell me what inks I really like. And on the shelf, I've already got a few inks. Some of my favorite inks, and I'll go over that with you real quick. Bay State, Franklin Christoph 357, Sailor General the Sutton, the Waterman Red, Aurora, Blue, Black, Diamine, Twilight, Diamine, Turquoise. I have some noodler samples up there. I have a noodler blue up there, Bay State Blue, and I got that fabulous Pelham 4001 dark green. Love that color. So, and I've got some Blackstone, and Wattle, which is yellow. So, but that's taken me years to accumulate. Also, I got the Lamy Lilac, the purple color. It's taken me some years to accumulate because I like it, I don't like it, I may like it, I'm not sure. Do I really want this color? And I may have to go over that ink on samples 5, 6, 7 times for me to be sure, yeah, I could have bought a bottle. But then, what if I didn't like that bottle? Total waste of money. Well, that's my review on this great looking Jinhao 500 violet color. Really a nice looking pen. And later, this will be a pen that will be given away. And just a reminder that at the end of this month, the 28th, is when the giveaway contest ends. So, let me just find the pen. Here's the pens. Let me put them in here, take them out. Get you a closer look. Here they are. They're a good looking pen. Great looking pen. Heavy pen. So somebody out there in the fountain pen land is going to win one of these. And if you don't know how, check out my Jinhao giveaway that I done for this month, and it's going to tell you you have to email me the answer. One more time, you have to be a subscriber. And then when you email me, here's what I'm asking you. What's my favorite color of ink? That's the number one question. So, what's my favorite nib that I like to use? And there's one more that you can look that up on that Jinhao video that I've done. And also the email is on that video. And I'll put it up on the screen again. So, with that said, leave your comments. Tell me what you think about the Jinhao 500. Well, that does it for this episode on the Jinhao 500. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And stay tuned for another one. With that said, be safe, don't text and drive. Till my next episode coming up, I'll check you later. Bye.